let's try this again. My fat fingers turned off the video while I was doing it. All right. Looked over the boat, thought about what I did wrong on the other one, and still think it may have been the whole idea. But we're going to go ahead and try through with this one. If you look in here, they have these little cockpits. And this one even has a little area back and underneath the deck. What I'm thinking I'm going to do is bring this out to the edge of the cockpit, then cut it open at, find out what that angle is on that, and cut this way up, out, then shoot straight across and do the same on the other side, leaving this area covered back where that open area is. Put the fire extinguisher, extra gas or whatever down in there, the seat of it, a handlebar here to hold on to, a cooler in front of that could also act, right up in here as a front seat for a small person, and then the rail that would be right here, the handrail, that could be the backrest for that. Come back through here, and I think I'm going to leave, like I said, from this point back, leave it whole. Maybe not, don't know, depends. But at a future date, possibly put a hatch here for a little storage area. Then I'm going to take and have some guys I know build me a little 2-tube welded aluminum bracket about 15 inches tall for my small 3.5 horsepower outboard, so it'll hang off the back. If they do 15 inches from here to here, that motor, the cavitation plate, will sit right at the bottom of the hull down there where it's supposed to, so I think that'd be perfect. And I could also use the space between, like I said, if I have them bring it out at an angle like this to hold it, I can use the space between here for storage for a small cooler or another small gas can, just to make sure I don't run out of gas. So that's the whole thing. What I'm going to do before I cut it, though, is I'm going to mark it out just to kind of get a visual, maybe lay some tape on the marks. But again, I'm going to cut back to the top of that, take the angle from here to here and take it on up to the front part there, and try to decide where I want to cut across, how much front deck I want to fish off of. But again, the seat would be right there over the top of that space. Right here would be a loop handlebar to hold on to aluminum, and then in front a cooler if somebody wants to straddle on that or whatever, just to have a cooler space right in front there. And then, like I said, from that point I'll decide how far forward I want to cut, and then of course support the deck and blend it all back into the cockpit area and the cockpit hull area. So I'm going to start marking here in a few, and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done with that.